Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back, amazing listeners! You are listening to English Listening Daily, and oh my goodness, today's episode is so relatable.
Hey everyone, really glad you're here. Wherever you are right now, on the subway, in the kitchen, maybe lying in bed.
Maybe you can't sleep because your neighbor is playing music too loud.
Which is actually exactly what today's episode is about.
Yes, today we are talking about noise complaints, how to complain politely about a loud neighbor in English, without sounding rude, without starting a fight, and without losing your mind.
And honestly, this is one of those situations where even people who speak English fluently freeze up because you don't want to be that person. You don't want to seem aggressive or difficult.
Right. Like, you know that feeling when you want to say something, but you're scared it's going to come out wrong?
Completely. And that's exactly why this episode exists. Because the way you say something in English, the words you choose, your tone, your phrasing, it makes an enormous difference.
You can say, your music is too loud.
Which is technically accurate.
Or you can say, I'm so sorry to bother you. I just wanted to mention that the sound does carry a little at night.
Same message, completely different reaction.
And today we're going to teach you how to do the second one, naturally, confidently, like a native speaker.
We have a really fun story today, great vocabulary, shadowing practice, a quiz,
And zero stress, as always. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so here is the situation. Our main character today is a woman named Sophia. Sophia is 28 years old. She moved into her apartment about 4 months ago, and overall, she loves it. Nice neighborhood, good light, close to work.
But there is one problem, her upstairs neighbors.
Almost every night, and we're talking midnight, 1 in the morning, they play incredibly loud music. Not just loud, bass loud. The kind of bass that you feel in your chest. The kind that makes the pictures on your wall vibrate.
Sophia has tried earplugs. She's tried a white noise machine. She's tried putting a pillow over her head. Nothing works. She's exhausted. She's frustrated. And tonight, she has finally decided to do something about it.
She's going to call the building manager. His name is Mr. Okafor. And Sophia is nervous, very nervous, because she really, really doesn't want to cause any trouble. Let's listen.
Good evening, Riverside Apartments. This is Daniel Okafor speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hi, Mr. Okafor. Hi. This is Sophia Reyes from apartment 3C.
Sophia, of course. How are you this evening?
I'm okay. I'm sorry to call so late. I wasn't sure if I should call or not, to be honest.
Not at all. That's what I'm here for. What's going on?
Okay, so I have a bit of I guess it's a noise issue, and I really don't want to be difficult, and I totally understand that people have the right to enjoy their apartments, so...
Sophia, it's okay. Just tell me what's happening.
Right, sorry. Okay, so it's my upstairs neighbors in 4C, and I want to say first that they seem like really nice people. I've passed them in the hallway, and they've always been friendly. It's just...
Take your time.
It's the music. At night. They play... it's not just loud, it's the bass specifically. Like a very heavy, low bass sound. And the thing is, I can actually feel it, like physically, through my ceiling. My whole apartment kind of vibrates.
And what time does this typically happen?
Usually around midnight. Sometimes even later, like 1:30 in the morning. And I know that sounds, some people are night owls, and that's completely fine. I have to be at work at 7, and I've been getting maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep for the past few weeks, and I'm really struggling, honestly.
I completely understand, Sophia. And please, don't apologize for calling. This is exactly the kind of thing I need to know about.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so scared you'd think I was being unreasonable.
Not at all. Can I ask, have you spoken to the neighbors directly?
No, I haven't. I thought about it, I really did, but I was worried about making things awkward, you know? Like, I have to live next to these people. And I was scared that if I knocked on their door at midnight, it might come across as confrontational, even if I tried to be nice about it.
That's a very reasonable concern, and honestly, I think you made the right call reaching out to me first.
Really?
Absolutely. Look, our building does have quiet hours, 10 p.m. to 8 a.m., Monday through Friday, and 11 p.m. on weekends. So what you're describing is actually a clear violation of the building's policy.
Oh, I didn't actually know the exact hours. I knew there was something about quiet hours, but I wasn't sure of the details.
Most tenants don't, unfortunately. But yes, they're in your lease agreement, and I can send them to you in writing as well. What I'll do is reach out to the tenants in 4C. I'll do it by email tonight, and I'll also post a reminder notice tomorrow morning about the building's quiet hours policy. I won't mention your name or your apartment number.
Oh, that is really reassuring. I didn't want them to know it was me specifically.
Of course, these things work much better when they're handled professionally. Now, can I ask a couple more questions just so I have the full picture?
Of course, yes.
How long has this been going on? Is it a recent thing, or...
I'd say about 6 weeks, maybe a little more. It wasn't every night at first. Like the first few times, I just thought, okay, maybe they're having a party. That's fine. But it's become pretty regular now. I'd say 4 or 5 nights a week.
4 or 5 nights a week. Okay. And the music stops eventually? Or does it go on through the night?
It usually stops around 2:30, sometimes earlier. But by then, I've been lying awake for 2 hours and I just can't get back to sleep easily.
That kind of interrupted sleep is really exhausting. I hear you.
It really is. I've actually started wearing earplugs, which, I mean, they help a little, but the bass is so low that you still feel it even with the plugs in. Last Tuesday, a picture frame actually fell off my wall.
Okay, that's significant. I want to make a note of that specifically.
I took a photo of where it fell, actually. I don't know if that helps.
It might. Please hold on to that. Now, if the noise continues after I reach out to them, I want you to call me again immediately. Don't put up with it and hope it goes away. If this happens 2 or 3 more times after tonight's notice, we move to a formal written warning. And if it persists after that, there are further steps we can take under the tenancy agreement.
Okay, that's really good to know. I wasn't sure what the process was.
That's completely understandable, and honestly, most people feel exactly the way you do. They put up with a lot because they don't want to cause a disturbance. But you have a right to quiet enjoyment of your home. That's actually a legal term, quiet enjoyment. It means you're entitled to live in your apartment peacefully.
I didn't know that. Quiet enjoyment. I like that.
It's one of my favorites. Okay, Sophia, I'm going to take action on this tonight. You should, hopefully, notice a difference within the next couple of days. And if you don't, call me.
Thank you so much, Mr. Okafor. I was so anxious about making this call, and you've made it feel very manageable.
That's what I'm here for. You take care. Get some rest.
I will try. Good night.
Good night, Sophia.
Okay. I just want to say, Mr. Okafor is everything. Can we clone him? Can every building manager be Mr. Okafor?
He was so good. And did you notice he never made Sophia feel silly for being nervous? He validated every single thing she said.
And Sophia, she was so thoughtful. Even though she was frustrated, she was so careful with her words. They seem like really nice people. I totally understand that people have the right to enjoy their apartments.
That's exactly the kind of language that keeps a situation calm. She's not attacking anyone. She's describing her experience. She's saying, here is what is happening to me, rather than you are doing something wrong.
That is such an important distinction in English, and in life, honestly.
Absolutely. Okay, let's break down some of those key words and phrases.
Vocabulary time! 5 power words from the story, the ones you absolutely need to know for this kind of situation. Alex, take it away.
Okay, let's go through them one by one.
Word number 1, to put up with.
To put up with is a phrasal verb. It means to tolerate something unpleasant, to accept a difficult situation without complaining, even when it bothers you. Mr. Okafor used it when he said, "Don't put up with it and hope it goes away." Here is another example sentence. She put up with the noise for weeks before finally saying something. The key feeling behind this phrase is patience that has a limit. You put up with something until you can't anymore.
Number 2, quiet hours.
Quiet hours. This is a noun phrase. Quiet hours are the specific times set by a building, neighborhood, or campsite when residents must keep noise to a minimum. They are usually written into the rental agreement. In the story, Mr. Okafor said, quiet hours in the building were 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. on weekdays. Example. According to the building rules, quiet hours begin at 10 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, this next one is so important. Number 3, come across as.
Come across as is a phrasal verb that means to give a certain impression, to seem a certain way to other people, even if that's not your intention. Sophia used it when she said she was worried her knock on the door might come across as confrontational. This phrase is incredibly useful in polite conversation. Example. I didn't want to come across as rude, so I was very careful about how I worded my message. Notice, you can use it in situations where perception matters. How does this sound to someone else?
Number 4, a disturbance.
A disturbance is a noun. It refers to something that interrupts the peace or normal functioning of a place. A noise, an argument, an event that causes disorder or discomfort for others. It's slightly more formal than just saying noise or problem. Example. The loud party next door caused a disturbance that several tenants complained about. You'll often see this word in formal written complaints, building notices, and police reports. It carries a sense of seriousness without being aggressive.
And our 5th and final word, I love this one. Number 5, quiet enjoyment.
Quiet enjoyment is actually a legal term, and a beautiful one. It refers to a tenant's legal right to use and enjoy their rented home peacefully, without unreasonable interference from the landlord or other tenants. Mr. Okafor explained it perfectly in the story. Example. Every tenant has the right to quiet enjoyment of their home. That includes being free from excessive noise. Even if you never use it in a formal legal situation, knowing this phrase gives you confidence. You're not just complaining, you are asserting a right.
Beautifully explained, Alex. Okay, let's do some shadowing.
Shadowing time. This is where you practice speaking, out loud. Don't just listen, say the words. Copy my rhythm, my intonation, my natural pace.
And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to try. Every attempt makes you a little better.
5 sentences. I'll say each one clearly. Then there will be 5 seconds. Use that time to say it yourself. Ready? Let's go. Sentence 1. Listen carefully, then repeat. I really don't want to be difficult. I just wanted to mention that the noise does carry a little at night. Sentence 2. It's not just loud, it's the bass specifically. I can actually feel it through my ceiling. Sentence 3. I was worried it might come across as confrontational, even if I tried to be nice about it. Sentence 4. I've been putting up with it for weeks, but I'm really struggling to sleep. And sentence 5. This one is especially powerful. You have the right to quiet enjoyment of your home.
Those sentences are so good. Genuinely, if you said those out loud, you are ready. You could make that phone call today.
And notice how polite they all sound, even when they're describing a real problem. That balance, being honest but kind, that's what fluent, mature English sounds like.
Quiz time, amazing listeners. 3 questions. Think carefully. Alex asks, I reveal. Here we go.
Question 1. Why was Sophia nervous about calling the building manager? Was it because A, she thought the building manager would be angry with her, B, she was worried about seeming rude or causing trouble, C, she didn't know the building manager's phone number? Think about it.
The answer is B. Sophia was nervous because she didn't want to come across as difficult or confrontational. She even said at the beginning of the call, I really don't want to be difficult. She was worried about the impression she'd make, not about the manager being angry. That's a very relatable feeling, and it's exactly why knowing the right polite phrases is so important.
Question 2. What specifically was Sophia's main problem with the noise? Was it A, the neighbors played music during the daytime which disturbed her work? B, the music was so loud it vibrated through her ceiling and made it impossible to sleep? C, the neighbors argued loudly, which frightened her at night? Think about it.
The answer is B. It was specifically the bass, a heavy, low sound that vibrated through Sophia's ceiling. She could actually feel it physically. She mentioned losing sleep, wearing earplugs that didn't fully help, and even a picture frame falling off her wall. It was a serious disturbance.
And question 3. This one is about vocabulary. Mr. Okafor mentioned a legal term, quiet enjoyment. What does it mean? Is it A, a rule that says all music must be quiet and enjoyable? B, a tenant's legal right to live in their home peacefully without interference? C, a type of meditation technique recommended for dealing with noisy neighbors? Think about it.
Option C is very tempting, honestly.
It really is.
But the answer is B. Quiet enjoyment is a legal term that means every tenant has the right to live in their rented home peacefully, without unreasonable noise or interference from others. Mr. Okafor used it to remind Sophia that she wasn't being difficult. She was asserting a right. And knowing that made her feel so much more confident.
3 for 3 is fantastic. 2 out of 3 is great. And if you got one, that means you were listening closely, and that's already a win.
And that is our episode, amazing listeners. The noise complaint.
You just practiced some really nuanced, really practical English today. The kind that matters in real life, when you need to say something difficult, but you need to say it kindly.
And honestly, that skill, communicating hard things with grace, that's not just English. That's emotional intelligence. And you just practice both at the same time.
Which is kind of incredible when you think about it.
Here's what I want you to do before our next episode. Pick one sentence from the shadowing section, just one, and say it 3 times today. In the mirror, in the shower, while you're making coffee.
Because consistency beats perfection every single time. 10 minutes a day of this kind of practice, listening, repeating, absorbing natural patterns, will change the way you speak English faster than any grammar book.
And if you have ever had a noisy neighbor, leave a comment. Tell us what happened. Did you say something? Did you suffer in silence? We genuinely want to know.
And if this episode helped you, please share it with a friend, a classmate, a family member learning English. Every share helps us reach more amazing learners like you.
And subscribe. New episodes every single week. We are so grateful for every one of you who keeps coming back.
From both of us, keep going. You are further along than you realize.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.
Take good care.